What's up, brochachos and brochachas? As you can see here, we're right back in the Bertini garage. And today we're going to be talking about color-matched components and how you could change your Harley into a cool-looking machine for cheap, relatively speaking, of course. Unless you like black Harley-Davidson. In that case, you just like black Harley-Davidsons, amigos. Like we like to say in Hispanic. As you can see, we have the sim rig right back here. Not sure what we're going to be doing with that thing yet. And we have the green machine just hanging out here, ready to talk color-matched components. On that note, amigos, go ahead and roll the intro. Now, in my personal opinion, I'm sure many of you already know this, the color matched kings is none other than AdvanBlack. That's right. And I know a lot of you out there are probably already running a lot of their stuff and can attest to how great their products actually are. Now, like any company, they've evolved over the years and they just keep getting better and better and better, including their shipping and packaging. It's just become super, super high quality. And their color match components, as you can see on my dedication build to my dad, the green machine behind me, they literally produce every single part that you need if you're interested in changing the color of your Harley-Davidson. Which is a pretty big deal, amigos. Now, my bike is a 2022 Road King. That's it. It's just a 2022 Road King. It's not the special or anything special about it, which looking back, I should have probably started off with a frame. Although I did get a really good deal on this thing. And by really good deal, I mean really, really good deal. I paid like $12,000 for this bike and it had 1,800 miles on it, amigas and amigos. And because I bought this bike so cheap, that gave me a whole lot of money to play with to making it nice and custom to what I wanted. So I bought it in vivid black. So vivid black, Road King, not special, nothing special about it. It's just black, plain. And I did that with the premise that AdvanBlack offers every single component that you need in order to change the color of your Harley-Davidson. So that's exactly what we did. We changed the bags and got their Holeshot bags, which their Holeshot bags are super nice. They have a cutout for those of you who are interested in leaning your motorcycle. Not like me, it's purely an aesthetic on my bike because for those who know my build, we've lowered this bike an inch. So it's more for like drag racing, less for taking corners through the canyons. And we live in Florida, people. I don't got canyons. I mean, we do got B roads, but anyways. And we went with their Holeshot bags, which are super, super freaking nice. And they're really, really pretty. We also went with their Holeshot side covers, which are really nice as well. They have a nice sleek cutout, which is what we like about them. They kind of make the profile of the bike a lot nicer and give some lines to it, make it look a little bit more modern, but still retaining some classiness. Now, we also got the Holeshot rear fender because that came with the entire kit. But as many of you know, we opted for a carbon fiber rear fender for our bike reveal. And therefore we're not running the Holeshot rear fender, but the Holeshot rear fender is really nice and it actually matches the entire rear end because they sell it as a kit. So it comes with the Holeshot bags, Holeshot side covers, and Holeshot rear fender. So it's pretty much the entire rear of the bike for an extremely reasonable price. And you can save a lot of money, especially if you get like into an accident or something with your bike. It's a great option to replacing the entire rear end of your bike. But either way, like I said, you can do what I did, get a cheaper bike, and then you have plenty of room to change the color to whatever hell color you want. As you can see, I went with the snake venom, amigos, because I like snake venom, I think. No, that doesn't make any sense. Snake venom will kill you, but it looks nice on Harleys. We also planned from the very jump to go with the ST fairing. Now, AdvanBlack makes a kit that allows you to turn your Softail or your Road King into an ST fairing beast. And so that's what we did. And of course, we topped that off. They do come with a windshield, but we went with our Clockworks windshield. We love Clockworks and their windshields are really nice and they make a real big difference with the wind buffeting where your head is all getting jerkied around and shit. That's why we went with them because it helps to avoid that. We also did pick up their shorty front fender, but for the bike reveal, we went with the carbon fiber front fender instead because it gives it a little bit of different, mix up a little bit of accents on the bike, if you know what I mean. And then the part that I probably get asked the most about is the gas tank. Now, AdvanBlack makes a gas tank called the Holeshot gas tank, which is what you see behind me here. And this allowed us to do a couple of different things. This allowed us to get rid of the dash that comes on the Road Kings, one, and we went with a carbon fiber dash, clean things up a little bit. It also allowed us to remove the gauge from the right-hand side of the bike, the fuel gauge that is. It also allowed us to remove the fuel gauge from the right-hand side of the tank, and it allowed us to relocate the fill hole for the gas tank to the center. And so it really cleaned things up and makes it pop. And for those who are wondering, because this I get asked all the time, and I feel like I've made tons of videos on this now, but I still get asked this question, is those side cutouts, you're gonna lose so many gallons of gas. You don't. So the stock fuel capacity is 6 gallons, and the AdvanBlack Holeshot holds 5.8 gallons. It ain't that big of a difference, people. And you have the clean, sleek look of the AdvanBlack Holeshot gas tank. It just looks Gucci. And as many of y'all know, we like our Gucci and Hoochie jabronis. Now, there's several things that sets AdvanBlack apart from all the other color match brands in the Harley-Davidson space. So let's talk about those. So probably the biggest thing that you guys are all wondering about is the fitment. The fitment on the AdvanBlack components is just absolutely flawless. So as you can see on the ST fairing, it is really, really nice. By the way, the ST fairing comes with everything you need in order to do what you see here happen. Obviously, I've changed a few components out, but everything in terms of mounting this thing, it comes with everything you need, including the support bar that you see right there, as well as lights that you can pick up from them. By the way, side note, look at that Trask turbo kit and that SNS 136 crate motor. Oh my God, they look so good. But yeah, the finish on their products is just so nice. As you can see, that Holeshot bag, it just looks so dope. And then with the side cuts, I mean, it's just super nice products. So yeah, the quality on their parts are just really high end, arguably better than OEM quality. That's how nice these things are. I mean, they're just beautiful and they're very durable, very strong. The paint looks absolutely gorgeous, perfectly matched. I mean, just every angle that you look at their parts is just perfect. Now, AdvanBlack offers over 100 different color options. I don't remember the exact number, but it's a whole lot that you can either change the color of your bike to, or you can color match like I was saying earlier. So if you have aquatic purple, well, guess what, jabronis? AdvanBlack can color match your bike to aquatic purple. Whatever parts you buy from them, they'll aquatic purple them. I don't even know if that's a Harley-Davidson color. Harley, maybe you should aquatic purple if you don't already. Me personally, I used it to change the color of the bike because it helped me save some money. I got really badass looking parts that look super cool, and I got to change the color of the bike. So in my opinion, that's a really good idea. You can buy a Road King or a Road Glide or a Street Glide for dirt cheap, get a bunch of color matched parts, change the color of your bike for a couple of grand, get an SNS crate motor or a Trask turbo kit, and you'll have a better build than you could buy brand new. And you'll still be saving like 10 G's. And of course, y'all don't have to go as crazy as I did on my build. It's definitely not needed, but it's a really good option for those of you who see bikes on Facebook Marketplace for really cheap. And then you're like, man, I like that bike a lot. The pricing is perfect, but it ain't the color I want. Well, for a couple of grand jabronis, you could change the color to whatever the hell you want it to be. And look at this quality. The quality is just so good. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm pretty impressed with their paint work. It's really nice, and I get compliments about my bike all the time with this snake venom color. Although there were a lot of other colors that I was like, ooh, I really want my bike to be that color. But since this was a dedication built to my father, and we were branding this after his famous The Green Machine truck, it needed to be green. And I thought this would be the coolest green, and I was right, because a lot of people call out the paint scheme on the Green Machine. With that, of course, I'm gonna include links in the description box below to AdvanBlack's website for you to pick up. Now, I don't have any sponsorship codes or anything like that, but they make good parts and they do a really good job at painting them. And I figured if it could save y'all some money, I'd shout them out. And also to a lot of you people, that's right, I said it, you people, reach out to me on the gram and ask me about my saddlebags or my gas tank or the ST fairing or my side covers. So I figured might as well make a video about it. I'm also gonna be doing a giveaway with some AdvanBlack parts, and I mean some really nice AdvanBlack parts. So you're gonna wanna subscribe if you want to get in on that giveaway, amigo, like we like to say in Hispanic. With that being said, bro chachos, the Green Machine is looking Gucci and Hoochie, and I'm really happy with her right now. Do us a big favor. If you have not yet joined the Bertini fam, go ahead and click that subscribe button, amigos. What are you waiting for? It's free. Just free 99. Free to do so. Look at all the parts we have in that box over there. A lot of parts. Oh, wait till you guys see what we're going to be doing. Most importantly, above all, make sure you're putting out good energy into the world and you're paying it forward. I'll check y'all out later. Bye now.